After years of being a teacher and a student in personal development and also being a doctor, I unfortunately found myself in an abusive relationship. And it was a very, very difficult rock bottom, and it was just extremely difficult for me to get out. My self-esteem had been robbed, and I'd been psychologically damaged and drained. And so when I did get out, I had to endure a couple years of stalking and threats and harassment. And the most important thing, when I started my healing journey, I started my healing journey and I was just so shocked and embarrassed that I had allowed myself to get there, and particularly that I had been immersed and I'd invested thousands of dollars and thousands of hours in personal development. And so I really wanted to find the cause of what got me there and what would prevent me from being in that situation again. And what emerged slowly was a lack of self-love. So I realized that the quarter of a century that I'd spent in the personal development world, that this core issue had not been addressed. So I spent 2 years figuring out what self-love meant, what self-care meant, and how to go on that pathway to really heal myself and to create that love from the inside, so I no longer needed validation from the outside, and I was no longer in any way, shape, or form prey for any type of emotional abuser or emotional manipulator. I think the most important thing is respecting and validating your own feelings, not numbing out, reconnecting and listening to your body that's giving you signals, trusting your gut, and with that, just to create boundaries. Like it said, that walls keep people out and boundaries show people the door. So I think, and just loving yourself enough to understand that you have needs, being able to express those needs, and understanding and knowing yourself enough to know what your boundaries are.